We saw in March, basically a year's worth of growth happen within 1 month. And this is because, suddenly with, everyone having to work from home, children not being able to go to school, suddenly where we would normally be concentrated in our offices on, well-connected business class services or at schools and very well-connected digital environments, now we're all trying to log on from home, and we're all basically coming in over our home connections and coming up through the DSLs and the CMTS systems, which quite frankly, when we built the network, we didn't anticipate the network traffic shifting so quickly. And as you know, the internet's not just one network, it's a bunch of autonomous systems that are all connected together. And when we built the CDN, the idea of the CDN was to really solve the kind of the peering problem, the way these autonomous networks connect to each other. But like Ted Stevens says, he wasn't too far wrong that there was, the internet is a series of tubes. I mean, it was a weak analogy, but there are tubes between these things. And what happened, the peering point problem was if everyone tried to get back to the same piece of content, you'd overrun that peering point connection. What happened with everyone moving to home is the peering points are okay because the CDNs are there at the edge to help serve that traffic. Now the pinch points, the CMTS or the DSLAM, which the ISPs are operating, where suddenly they've got a lot more traffic, and streaming traffic, while it will kind of juggle the connection, and we have this thing called adaptive bitrate, which we developed to try and help share out the bitrate. Suddenly you've got an awful lot of other traffic, like Zoom calls, for example, like we're on here, and all this remote working and everyone logging in with VPNs. And so a lot of that traffic is now bidirectional, whereas before the internet was, a lot of these edge networks are really kind of asymmetrical. They were designed for big forward capacity to serve content with a relatively limited upstream for, two-way conversations and for moving data back up the network.